Yeah, without wasting much time, we are going to go straight to data top up configuration. So for mobile airtime NG, you understand, you're going to see that there from the API name, you're going to see that there. So, sorry, I'm kind of lying down right now, so I'm going to sit up. Right. Oh, fine. Now we have we are where we need to be. So this is just gonna be straight. This is gonna be straight. So as you've seen the name, as mobileairtimeng.com, I'm just gonna go straight to setting it up. These are our APIs and things. But there's one thing about mobileeng.com. Um, you know, they divided the MTN into two. They have the direct and they have the SME part. But the popular purchase of data is the MTN share data because it's cheap. You understand? Because it won't make any sense to actually purchase a direct data from them when you can do that with the normal MTN network. You understand? So I'm just gonna this in configuration will just be based on the MTN share data and other network direct data. So I don't know if you get that point. So if you have any confusing thoughts or confusing ideas or maybe misunderstanding with what I just said now, please kindly leave a comment below the videos. We are going to attend to that. So like I'm just going to go straight now. Now we have this, which is what we're going to be picking. There's something we'll be picking also that is very interesting. So, but before we do that, we should remember that we have the network codes to be MTN is one. Oh, sorry. Airtel 9 mobile MTN, which is 15.6. That's for the airtime. So for the data, we need to get the key. We need to get a key. So MTN SME here it says network equals to one, which is MTN. That's for data. Well, that's a lot of inconsistency there, and it's not good for business actually because it just get the user confused. Okay, fine. We have um, we have this there that says for data also. You can see that the only difference here uh, is this, and here for this is also this and some other things, maybe data size and things like that. So you're going to see how we're going to configure that now. So like I said, we will be doing them simultaneously because since we have only one API to insert in our VBP, which is here, you understand. So we need to be very careful about how we configure things. So because we might be picking, of course, we will merge them together. You understand? So we might exclude the direct MTN. We might do that. If not, we can also add it also. But let's just see the result of the integration now. So firstly, I'm just going to assume that the network code for here is still the same as that of the what's it called here now? That of the airtime for the system. I'm not going to assume that. That's number one. So as we've said now, we're going to be changing this mobile airtime NG also. Mobile airtime NG. So activate. So then this now is where the issue lies. So we're going to be copying something here. I'm going to be copying the longest code, like I said. The longest URL. Understand? I have that in here. So yeah, of course, we need to change that to. Yeah, of course, we all know that that should be generated by the VBP system. You understand? So this I'm going to tell you what to put here. I'm going to put something they call URL variables. You understand? URL variable, because that's the changes. That's the change between um. Let me do something here. Oh, sorry. Notepad. So you have that day. Then the another thing you're gonna be having is that is here. Now we have two differences now. That says this one has data share. This one has data top up.php. This one has okay, network is the same, phone is the same. Then this one has data size, and this one does not have. You can see why we will be using this now. Then we'll be adding one more parameter that this one does not have, which is the and this to that. Yes, everything has that kind of thing. So we have that now. Then that's what we're going to be placing here now. You understand? So we have everything we need there. So that because we are trying to capture both URL at once. You understand? So that's how versatile this system can be. So you can add a lot of things and remove a lot of things also. So here now I'm going to start making configuration. When you look at this part, which is where we set the code, it says this. So these two has its own parts to play. Of course, their success is always 100, but we can check to confirm again. It's always 100, so they've put it above already. So I think that's that. Then so we need to configure this, which is where we configure everything that we need to configure. You understand? So we're just going to configure. So let's see the configuration. Now says the API name, again, which is possibly MTN. You understand? Then the API amount, of course, the API amount. Then the data amount, the API code, the URL variable, what the user sees. So what the user sees is what shows on the front end. And by front end, sorry, please. What the user sees, like I said. So we're gonna be doing that right now. It's done. We're gonna be doing that right now. We're gonna start from what the user sees. So like I said, we'll be monitoring the MTN SME, the SME thing. So this is one plan here, and the second plan starts from where the comma stopped. Really. So if you want to add the other one, you can just put a command and add the other one to it. So that gives you that. So right now, what we have here now, as you've seen, the MTN. So to configure the MTN, we have this one says API amount. So what we have on the API page says that it says in fact we need to get rid of something first, which is this and this. You understand? So that's we need to get rid of that first. So I'm just gonna do that now. So that can be done for the on the URL variable. You understand? So which is 1 2. So the one what they see. Sorry, let's check that back again so that we know what we're doing here. So now that we have data size to be on 1000, that's 1 gig, 2 gig, then 2 or then um okay, let's just write MTN SME 1 gig. So at how much? Maybe at 300. MTN SME 1 gig, 1 gig. 1000 MB, one or 1 gig rather, 1 GB. So that's what the user will see on the front end. You understand that? Not 100 gig now, 1 gig, please. So that's what the user will see on the front end. Here serves as the URL variable. Then the URL variable in this case now is data share. You understand? Then what we have here says that API code. API code, API code. We don't know what that will give us yet. So we just have to wait and see. Then what we have here is what it says data amount. So I think we have something like that here. Data size, which is also here. Huh? So we're gonna be putting 1000 there. 1000 there. Sorry, that's the amount that will be deducted from the using the platform. You understand? Sorry about that. So API amount is the 1000 that we have here. Then this is another random code here, but it's not a random code really, because we are going to be putting this as 400. Sorry, so we're going to be putting this as 15, since sorry, as 1, because MTN SME on we're putting this as 1 because MTN SME on here is 1. So just follow this. So let me configure MTN alone. I'm just going to show you on the front end what it is. So these ones would be doubled. This is 600. You understand? Then this still remains. Sorry, this is 2000 now because I'm configuring for 2 gig. So this says 1 still. You understand? Treating this one as 1, and the URL variable is data share because we are using the MTN SME thing. So for us to now show the user on the front end, we say this is 600. Understand? So you can, so if you want to deduct 650 instead of 600, you all you need to do is just write 650 here. Then show that on the front end to is 650. You understand? That's just a simple thing there. So for this, if you want to make it 352, the same thing applies here because this is what the system will deduct. So these are strategic things that you need to know about. So I'm copying this to replicate more. I think we have 2 more to go, the 3 gig and yeah, we have the one of the 3 gig and the one of the 5 gig. So we have the 3 gig here. The 3 gig says how much? Okay, 3 gig is 3 gig. So how much is 3 gig with them? So that would be 900. Now you can say it's 950. You understand? So I'm dropping 950 here. 950. Then here I'm putting 3 gig. You understand? So I have one more. I'm having a 5 gig. That's 5000. You understand? Then I'm having a 5 gig that says 5 gig is 15. So you can see it's 1550. You understand? Then 5 here. Then 1550. You understand that? So that's just that. So I'm going to just click on save. Of course, I'm going to copy this and paste it here because they are the same, virtually the same. I'm going to continue editing because we are yet to configure the rest of the plans. So please follow this tutorial to the end because it's very important. So right now I'm just going to click on data. So now we have this on the front end. You understand? So when you look at here too, we have this on the back on the front end also, but we are yet to configure those ones. This also we have on the front end. You get, we are yet to configure them. So we have MTN now that says that has this. So we have this on this end, on this end. You understand? So these are the things that we need to just put in place. So you can see now this will then deduct what we want to deduct. It will show them, okay, you have the subscribing for MTN 1 gig, which is SME. You understand? So That's that. So if you want to do the if you want to have both on the platform, the direct one, it means you are going to be getting or subscribe or be purchasing the script. So we'll have to make a modification for you alone to be able to have that. It seems, yeah, we'll have to add one or two codes so that you to be able to accommodate the two plans for the same network. So that's that. Then just gonna go back here now. Then I'm gonna set up the others. Now, setting up the others you should have an idea of that now. Let's go with Glow first. I think we already have I already have their plans out here. So this is for Glow. This is for Glow here. So it says but before we go come here, I think they deal with amount. So they deal with amount. So the amount will now depend on how much you are gonna be charging also. So you understand. So I don't know how they run that here, but what I'm concerned about now right now is that just gonna change the URL variable of my go of the Glow plan now to I'm gonna change the URL variable of the Glow plan now to, yeah, instead of Glow it's changing to, yeah, data top up.php. You understand? Because that's what differentiates them. So every of our Glow data now should have that. I'm just going to erase the other ones so that we can just replicate the first one that we just created. So you're going to have data top up.php then and things like that. So I'm going to change this to 92 92 MB for 24 hours. Sorry. So we have I'm going to remove so we have that. I've removed the SME there. Then we have, so we need to change this also to, because I just felt that the MTN identification for the data should be, oh, this is one. So we are picking this as one. Picking this as one now. You can see Ether2 is one. So there might be conflicts there, but don't worry for now. If there are any conflicts, we will have to reconfigure in another way. But right now, I don't think there should be any conflict. So we have 92 MB to 24 hours. Then we have, that's what the user will see on the front end. So we have this, which is URL variable. Then we have this, which is our, what's it called now? Glow is 6, right? So we have 6 there. Then how much, is the API charging, which is the API amount? It's charging for 100 bucks, you understand? So then charging 100 bucks. So we have this here. So how much are we giving it out? How much at this of how much are we giving it out? Giving it out at 110, right? Of course, you won't be able to sell that at 110. Sorry. So you have that like that. So if we should just save that. So let me just take one more so that we get the idea of what I just did. Are we doing the second one again that says for Glow? Yeah, you just need to be very, very careful with, because any coding, any character error would trigger a chain reaction that is very, very, that is not pleasant, and it just keep on picking up 500 error. You understand? So that's 200 for the amount. Then you have 220. Then you have that. I'm just gonna save it. So we have that. So when you check the front end, as you've seen here, also you're gonna be having something like that. I think you have it there. Okay. I think we've not saved. Oh, we have Glow. We did. I think we did Glow, right? So you're gonna be seeing the Glow things that we've done. You understand? So we didn't just put price in here and things like that. So it's something you can put or hard by yourself. Maybe hat.
The first one is at 220, right? Then second one should be at at 110. So when you save that, we should have the changes here also. Understand? So you should have the changes there, so as you can see there. So with that being said, so I'm just gonna take a look at this configuration very well. That's what you need to put in, but of course you need to change this to your pass, which is 080 or 0 something 0, whatever that is. Then your long API key that can have CF, P, then numbers and things like that. Then you leave these ones the way they are, so that because they will be used, they will be used by this configuration we have done here. So so I'm just gonna do the one for 9 mobile. So I think this for 9 mobile. Oh yeah, this for 9 mobile. You understand? So this one says the data is 1 gig for 30 days, 1.5 gig for 30 days, which is at 1,000 naira. So you can sell yours at 1 1 or 1 2 or 10 or 1050. You understand? So I'm just gonna pick how much is that? If it says 1,000 naira, so we can this is gonna be 1,000 naira. 1050. You understand? Then here is what is our 2. So we have 2 there. Then we have data top up, right? So data top up dot php. Then what the user will see would be at what amount, at how much, at 1050, at 1050. So at 1050. So then we have the second one. Second one is 2 gig. So what I did is just I did 2 2. So just take that out. Um, it's kind of crazy, I know, but at this one says at 1,200. So maybe at 1,250. Then that's 2,000. 2 gig, right? Which is the amount. So 1 2 rather. It's 1 2, not 2,000. 1 2. So I think that's that. So I'm just gonna save that. I'm gonna save that. Then the last one is the Airtel. So let's just do the Airtel. So the Airtel says 75 MB for 1 day, which is 100 naira. So I'm just gonna change this to 100. Then the 75 MB. So we are charging 110, right? Then we are saying this is Airtel is 1. I think Airtel is 1. Airtel is 1 also. Airtel is 1. Please note the difference between the Airtel and the MTN. Realize that the MTN is the one for the shared data. So that's why they're having the same API code. You understand? So it shouldn't give any problem. It shouldn't give us any error. So now we're having at 110. I'm just saying, so you can change it to any pricing you feel is suitable for you. You understand? I'm just doing what I think you might want to do. So I'm gonna pick the second one. For 7 days it says 300. You understand? 300 for 7 days. So I'm gonna pick 310. So I'm gonna say 310 here. No, I'm gonna say 300 here, then 310 there, then one as it is right now, then that. You understand? So I'm just gonna copy this and place this here. You understand? So I think that's that. Then so I think that's that for that. You know. So if you now check, let's try to reload this part. Then check this any either of them. You realize that it's just what we just configured. So when you try to if you try to do or try to purchase something now, it's going to return an error because we did not put the correct API key. So when you want to do that now, it's going to give us error. Like I said, of course, there are a lot of things that are needed to be done. That sorry, we didn't put this the correct thing here, so it's going to give an error. It's going to raise an error there. So that's that. So for the now final API for mobile airtime NG for data dispensation is below. So the first one goes for the MTN SME. Let me just increase this font. The first one says MTN SME, then the second one is the direct data top up. So like I said, that we will just be incorporating only the MTN SME in conjunction with the direct data top up for other networks. So then we will be having a final URL that will have both of them. So this URL variable, the system will recognize it, the VBP will recognize it and insert this or this as appropriate. You understand? Then the other ones are similar, which has the your user ID, then pass, which is the API key, then the network. So this network too, there might be a bit of I won't say conflict right now, but there might be a bit of a conjunction there. There might be a bit of conjunction there because you have to pick because Airtel is for the direct API is still one, while for data share for MTN it says one. But if you follow everything I've done here, including this part, look at it again. You can just pause the video and insert the things you've seen here as appropriate. So then you can leave out this because we don't need them for this case. So the network code JSON also leave just do it this way you've seen it here. Yeah, do this way you've seen it here. Then for the success code is 100. Then the network data amount JSON, this is what we have here. We get, so just look at the way this is has been arranged. Like I said the other time, I think I've completed the one for MTN alone. The only thing you need to change here is the amount you are going to deduct. You understand? Which is the second line, which is the data amount that you have seen here, as it has been described here. You understand? Data amount. Then you have to put the data share so that it can replace as appropriate. Then this is the code that the system will pick up. You understand? So I think that's that for this configuration. So I'm just going to copy this and paste it here. So just go to the API, go to these APIs and get the appropriate, leaving out this, get the appropriate ones, appropriate data plans for Airtel, Glow, and 9Mobile. Then insert, do everything you've seen here appropriately. You understand? So I've done samples there. So the ones you need to change right now are just these ones here, which is the amount the system will deduct. You understand? So I'm just going to save this and just continue. So even if you try it out here, you are going to be getting with channel successful. Why? Because I didn't put the actual number and the actual key here. You understand? I did not put it there. So just be careful about things that you've seen there. So that's that. Thank you very much. So the next thing would be to the electricity and the cable TV, the cable TV. So thank you.